I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hello collectors, and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher. And this is my collection of Masters of the Universe. And Tila was being held captive by the Snake Mountain crew until they added another person. Now they're kind of evenly split here. We need somebody to tilt the scales on one side or the other. Who will that person be that will tilt the scales for either Grayskull or Snake Mountain? It's going to be, well, okay, well, I mean, we know which side Orko's on, but which side is this sumbitch on? I do not know. Savage He-Man! This is what happens when, according to this TV show, when Adam says, I have the power, and he doesn't have the sword, or something. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the show. But, yeah, everything went haywire, and this is what we got. So, let's cut this motherfucker. Language, Christopher. Let's cut this bitch open. And here goes old Savage He-Man and Orko out of the box. Both of them looking pretty good. He-Man looking pretty dang savage. I mean, his face kind of looks... yeah, we'll call that savage, sure, why not? But he looks pretty good, but let's say we take a closer look at both He-Man and Orko. First thing about old He-Man is that we cannot get his legs to close at all. This is they keep snapping snapping out. But then I guess if you look at the size of his hands and his feet, I guess we have to understand why his legs won't close, because, you know, I guess, you know, let's move on. But we like He-Man over here. We like how, with this figure, unlike almost every other figure in the line, they tried to give him a little bit of a wash to kind of bring out his muscles. I mean, even his feet got some... It looks like paint smudge, but I can tell you that this was an attempt to give this character a bit of a paint wash to bring out some of the musculature. And we appreciate the effort. Well done. And I don't know if this is qualifies for an angry looking savage Prince Adam, but we'll take it. You know, we'll take it. And of course, you know, I think he still has pretty much the same body as Prince Adam, or He-Man rather. I do have a Prince Adam somewhere, so just so you know. But yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. And then Orko. Orko looks, you know, Orko looks great. You know, he's on a stand. He has limited articulation. He can move his head a little bit. I think his arms, does his arms move? Okay, they go up a little bit. He can't really bend them, but he can go up. He can go up with his arms. And his head has some movement, a lot of movement actually. His head is quite articulated. And of course the stand itself is articulated. So, what's Orko got under there? Alright. So cool. We like Orko's looking pretty good there. He-Man also comes with a nice array of weapons. He is savage, so he comes with a spear, which actually looks pretty good. I like this spear. As opposed to the axe. I like the hilt of the axe, but where they gave the musculature of He-Man a nice wash, this axe could use the same treatment. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have to work on this a little bit. I'm gonna have to paint it and then maybe give it a little bit of a black wash. I'm gonna paint it silver. I'm gonna do something with this plastic above the hilt. I don't know what that's called, but the actual axe could use some work. And of course, the power sword, which is the same power sword that Adam has, but not quite as good looking as the power sword that Faker has. Let's go ahead and put He-Man. I mean, he can only hold one of two things, but they gave him 3 weapons, so that's cool. And here goes Savage He-Man, holding his sword and his axe. His I mean, part of the, I don't know why he has this. I mean, I need to fix it, but I mean, he was savage. This is the reason he's savage, because he didn't have access to this bad boy, but we'll save it for him. But yeah, he looks pretty good holding this. I like the spear. The spear looks really good. I might have to take this spear and give it to one of my Endure Milage soldiers. I might have to relieve you of your spear, He-Man. And you know, if you really care about his articulation, you know, he can do all the things that a He-Man should be able to do. He has double jointed this and double jointed that, and he has double jointed this, and he has a good ab crunch there, and this, that, and he can do some things. Then he can, you need him to do some, get ready to mess somebody up, you know, with his giant feet. You know, look at He-Man. He's a pretty articulated guy. He is. He's ready for action. So what kind of value do we assign Savage He-Man and Orko? Well, we get, I don't know where I got this guy from. You know, the good thing about Ollie's and Ross's, or if you get them from theirs, they got big stickers on them, so I know where they came from. I'm going to guess that I got them from maybe Entertainment Earth or Amazon. I don't know. And whoever he came from, I know that he was practically being given away. I think he cost less than $10, which is quite the deal for 2 figures. I mean, Orko's a figure all on his own, and then Savage He-Man, who has some good things going on with his attempt at a wash. I call it an attempt because it looks kind of sloppy, but at least the attempt was made, and his myriad of weapons and his hands, and of course, you know, Orko ain't a stand. This is a very, very nice set for not a lot of money. I mean, truth be told, the only figure again, this is, you know, I know, you know, he was part of the TV show, but really the only figure you really need to complete your He-Man collection is Orko. But he's a good one to have as well. As a matter of fact, real quick, I'm just curious. Hold on a second. I just had to see how this head looked on regular He-Man, and gosh darn it, it looks great. He doesn't, again, frat boy He-Man, ready to go to a frat party. He-Man, who looks like he smells like somebody farted, but he looks mad, and he looks like he's ready to kill somebody. I'm tempted to just display him with this head, because this head seems to fit, you know, the He-Man that I would want for my He-Man. But anyway, let's make things right. Anyway, what kind of value do we give? This is a great set. It didn't cost a lot of money. Glad to have Orko. Glad to have He-Man with all of his accessories. This is a damn good value. Damn good value.